Bored. All right, dude. Let's make this kitty purr. What do you got here? What you were just
You know what I
riffing
said?
today?
You know what I said the other day? I said the other day that the night is in diapers. I
How'd it
said,
go? Good reaction?
good reaction. Yeah. Um, I said, well, welcome back, first of all.
Yeah. Happy New Year, man. Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year. It's for those who don't know, it's a Tuesday. It's early in the morning on a
Okay.
Tuesday for me. But it usually it's what this is the first one of 2026, right?
This is a big one right here, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
this sets the precedence for a good year.
I see you have your facial hair is stronger.
Yeah, it's getting a little thicker, huh?
What do you think? You like it?
I'm just past the Colombian pedophile phase. Now
Okay.
it looks more like facial hair, but I gotta give myself the full like 2.5 months before I like make a commitment on what I want to do.
Are you shaving the sides or are you
Yeah,
just
yeah, because it comes in super like patchy on the sides. That's like the big issue. Like it's not
okay?
like it doesn't come in as like a beard. It's just like here, here, here. It's just like random strands of hair.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
How often you shave that?
like once a week. Like
Oh, okay.
nothing like too. When I like think it looks like pubes on my
Yeah,
cheek, then I'll
yeah,
like
you're like,
shave
let's
them
get
off.
these out of here. Please
Yeah.
get those off my face.
But I think I might try the stash kind of soon. I mean,
I think you look great.
thank you.
Let's put that out there.
Sure.
But I can't grow a mustache. But whenever I see any of my friends with a mustache, I'm always like, wow, that looks great.
It does. Something about a mustache just looks sick.
Yeah. So
Especially in the winter. Winter facial hair hits different too.
you think so?
Maybe a little, yeah.
A little different than that.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. Is that a holiday gift or have you always
Just
had?
a
No, I
black
mean,
shirt.
not the black
Oh,
dog,
the jacket.
the jacket.
No, I've had this for a year now. Yeah, I got it last year. It's like Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't get it. My mom got it. But yeah, dude, I fucking it's so light and like comfortable too. So it's like I'm inside. It's like a little cold. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I prefer to have it on than off right now. It's nice.
Yeah. So I woke up this morning with I had an experience last night that I've never had before.
How was it? Do
In
tell.
my I had a nightmare, dude.
You've never had a nightmare?
I not like the way I had it yesterday, but like I've had scary dreams, but not to like like you see people in the movies they like sit up in bed.
In a
Like, dude,
cold sweat. Yeah.
I got out of bed, dude. I
Holy shit.
dude, I fell asleep and I couldn't have been asleep that long. And in my dream, which apparently was realistic enough, I was laying in my bed, right? So now we've crossed all boundaries of real life and dream world. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm now dreaming about like in my bed. And then I go to shift over and like twist onto my side or something, and then a big rattlesnake just jumps out and bites me in the foot.
In the foot?
Just so realistic. So in that moment, I kind of wake up and come back to reality, and I think it's real. So I jump out of bed and I I cross over like to the other side of the room and my heart's pounding. I'm like there's a rattlesnake somewhere here. And not only that, I just got bit in the foot.
Yeah,
Right? Like
yeah.
and the thing is people say placebo is a real thing. My foot was hurting in two spots like this far from each other, like fangs had just gone into me. And I was standing there and my I had knocked my blanket onto the ground and I was like sitting there and I was like I don't know if that was real or not, so I was scared to like move around, you know.
Right.
I I usually sleep in socks. I don't know if that's a crazy thing, but I slept barefoot. So last night I was like stepping around like the couch and the chairs and I was like I was like, there could be a rattlesnake
You
like
take
under.
the flashlight on your phone, shine underneath.
No, the problem was the flashlight was on the other side of the room.
Oh,
I would have had to cross into rattlesnake territory.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's risky business right there.
So my blanket was on the ground next to my bed, and like I had to like I wanted to go back to bed, right? Like I was
Right.
and so I went over with like the end of the Swiffer, and I'm like poking at the the blanket to make sure there's no rattlesnakes in it. And I'm like, so then I get over there, there's no rattlesnake in the blanket. So I get my phone and I look under the couch and under the bed, just ready for any any surprise attacks, right? And
Yeah,
then I look at my foot and there's no mark or anything. And then it took me a solid like probably like 10 minutes to realize that that wasn't real.
right.
And I was sweating and yeah, I've never experienced that before.
It's a doozy, dude. I don't know if I've like ever reached it to that extent. That's pretty intense right there.
Like, what do you dream about usually? Do you have like, is it
I don't
like
like
that?
recall too many of funny story about dreams though. I have this one kind of reoccurring dream of like being chased around my childhood home by like a huge white wolf, and I'm just like running
Really?
in circles and it's just running behind me. And then like usually I wake up, but it's like, oh whatever, it's the wolf dream. And I took a psych class,
Okay.
and one of like the chapters was on like dreams.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
so the professor was a cool guy, and we're just going around the room like he's like, anyone have any crazy dreams that I can like
Yeah, it's
analyze
fun.
right now? And I'm not a big participation guy in class. I kind of sit in the
Really?
I focus, I listen to others, and I kind of get in, get out.
Okay.
Strictly business kind of guy.
Okay.
But anyways, everyone's going around and some chick's like, oh yeah, like I keep having a pizza party with like Barack Obama and
Yeah.
that's fun. People
That's-
everyone's laughing and I raise my hand and I participate and I'm like, oh like I keep having this dream like I'm getting chased by a white wolf like at my childhood home. And the professor went from a laugh dead straight face and he's like,
Really?
we should talk after class. And I was like, this is why I don't talk in class. This is why I never participate, dude. I
That's
fucking that when he's like, all right, class dismissed, I got up, just sprinted out the door. I was like, I'm not,
really,
I'm not talking about my
really,
dream, dude. No, no.
really. You just
Yeah, no
left.
shot. Yeah, I just left. I
Did
didn't want that dream analyzed.
did you ever look it up? Like,
No, I'm good.
wow, that's kind of like some like fantasy series book, like the first one where you're like, like you're
And
like
that like starts to manifest reality.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're the chosen one, and he's like the past chosen one, and he realized he found you. Wow.
It feels like the start of the Percy Jackson series where you just can all of a sudden just read Greek.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like looking at the board in that class, and it's like seeing things.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
you want to know what it is or no?
No, I'm good. I don't like the dream analysis stuff is so like weird to me. It's
Yeah,
I don't know. Some of it seems like an absolute like stretch to like jump to conclusions.
probably. I mean, I was there was like a week a couple of years ago where I had a couple dreams in a row about polar bears.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
is it like a friendly polar bear or like apex predator polar bear?
So it was a mix. So
Okay.
there was some. It was like there was a friendly, polar, the ones that drink Coca-Cola, like
Good.
polar bear.
Yeah.
But like then there was some like I'm hungry like polar bears.
Right.
Um. So it was like a couple days in a row, no more than a week. It honestly might have been like 3 or 4 times. Like it wasn't that many, but it was enough in a row where it was like, okay, like I'm dreaming about polar bears. And I looked it up because I was interested to know, and it means that someone is out there protecting you, actually.
Hell yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
So I didn't get much more than that, but apparently that's what it means.
Dude, I feel like dream analysis is like so similar to like was it like tarot cards and not yeah,
Yeah.
tarot cards and then like Capricorn, what's that called?
Oh, the astrology.
Astrology stuff. Yeah, it's like
You-
it's true if you like want it to be and like make it true. Like
Hey,
you know what I mean?
you're going down you're going down a road that you could get some hate comments on.
Dude, I will die on this hill. Like absolutely. If
Have you
some
ever
girl comes up to me at the bar and she's like, "What month were you born?" I'm like, "This conversation's over.
really?
I don't want to
I
entertain."
one of my friends was was uh was dating someone, and I I had met her before, but I hadn't really met her that I hadn't known her that long. And there was one time it was him and she was there and a couple of her friends were there. And I think I just kind of walked by and they were like, "Oh, what month were you born in?" And I said I was June, and then they started booing me.
Look, that's absurd, dude. That's what I'm saying. They know nothing about you, and they just know the month you were born. And, oh, this guy's bad
No,
news.
I'm kind of into it, like the astrology stuff
You
though.
like it?
I have CoStar on my phone.
Okay.
I check it gives you a horoscope or like a thing every day.
Don't those just like sometimes just throw you a curveball and they're like,
Yeah,
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 you're destined for failure on like next Wednesday, and you're like, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah. Well, I was in Little Tokyo on New Year's Day, and they were doing like fortune tellings, and they had this big whole festival, and some people were getting like you know, you're gonna have a great year, you're destined for success, and then some people were getting like, yeah, you'll do all right, you know. Like I only want to hear it if it's like a good thing, you know,
Right.
like if I'm gonna have like a if it's gonna be like the best year of my life. Oh, I don't want to know if I'm not gonna do good.
Dude, you should
I
like,
like
well, no, you go,
well,
you go.
I like looking at it at the end of the day.
Yeah, that okay. Oh, that way it like doesn't impact your day.
That way it doesn't impact my day and I can see if it's reflected the day.
I like that. That you see, that makes more sense. Other
Hmm.
than having it like shape how it goes. What you said about the fortune teller thing is funny though. Like it's almost like you should if it costs like $20, you should give like a $5 deposit and be like,
Yeah.
is it good news or bad news? And if they say bad, they're like, all right, I'm done. I gave you
Yeah.
my $5. I'm gonna
Keep the
walk away.
five. I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk away with my 15. They only accept cash.
You see, that is like that just seems sketchy to me.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I don't there's
Yeah.
something that feels like fishy about that.
Not real.
Not
Are
that
you well,
I don't know.
are you into like what do you like are you a like a do you believe in like the
Divine
after?
power. Or are
Yeah,
we
what do
we're
you
going down to divine the divine?
what,
Yeah, I like let's do it, dude. It's
like
New Year,
what
fuck it. Let's take a stance.
what what happens when you die?
I'm a divine power guy. I'm a believer of God.
Okay.
It I just think like life is more like hopeful and like
Yeah, you are you should plug your Instagram here.
oh yeah. I don't know. It's life seems like better if there's like another thing after it, I guess. It just seems like
Mm,
way too, I don't know, because I've gotten into like some good conversations with people about this, like someone who is an atheist, and they're like, yeah, there is no God. Like when you die, there's like nothing after. And that's kind of like
really?
what makes life so beautiful. It's because like you have what
Wow,
you have right
interesting.
now, and like
Okay.
there's no stress. Like this is all you have. Like if you make a fool of yourself, forget about it. Like it literally does not matter. And it's like, oh, I guess
Interesting.
it's kind of, I guess, I don't know, nice to think about it that way sometimes, but.
Do you think well I because I when I was a kid I swear I would have like random sort of like glimpses in my head where I was like I think I was a person before. Like
Yeah, dude,
I
I
haven't
religion is sick. Like thinking about the reincarnation stuff is so cool.
yeah, I haven't had any feeling like that in a while. Uh but you know what I was getting for a little bit? I was getting like probably like this wasn't too long ago. This is probably like 2, 3 years ago. I was getting like throughout the day I would randomly have like just split second like flashes in my head of places in my dreams that I had had, which
Ah,
was weird. And I was like, I liked it, but I was like, I wish I could be there longer, you know, and like see it, but it was
right.
for like a split second. Uh, and it would be from like a dream I had like a week ago, you know?
Interesting. That is like a cool, like weird daydream
Mhm.
thing to have happen to you.
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of like, you ever seen Inception before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah,
right?
when Cobb like randomly gets the flashes of his
Yeah.
liquid Val in a
Yeah.
dream.
Good name drop.
Oh yeah, dude. I love that's a great movie. All
I
time.
also I recently discovered, not in like a creepy way, but I recently discovered one of Christopher Nolan's coffee shops that he's a regular at.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So I think I got to become a regular at that one
Dude,
too.
you just got to start posting up there, man.
I
That's crazy.
know.
That's super cool,
Well,
man.
yeah, yeah, just like, and it's in a cool spot. I've been trying to get into reading this year as well,
Mhm.
so I could go there and read, and then
Dude,
maybe,
you know Gavin's sister Natalie, right?
yeah.
She started a book club. Join the book
Oh,
club.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Really?
don't know if it started yet. I don't really know what the
Okay.
parameters of it, how realistic it would be since you're like
Yeah.
across the country, but
Do you read?
I go through waves of reading. I do like nonfiction stuff, like psych books. Like I don't do like not that I like don't have anything against them. I just get more like fascinated by a bunch of numbers and facts on 200
Really?
pages. Yeah.
What's a fact you've heard recently that you're like, wow, that's sick?
I'm trying to think. Not a fact, but kind of going back to what we were saying about reincarnation. I was reading like last month this book on like how psychology plays into different religions. And
Yeah.
one, I forgot what religion it was, but it was some Japanese religion.
Okay.
And like they believe that the face you have now is the face you fell in love with in your past life.
Wow,
I
that's
thought
I've
that
never
was
heard
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Right? Isn't that kind of wild?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a cool one. There's, yeah, or like people say that birthmarks is where you were like hurt before or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know the exact sort of details on that.
Hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that stuff's pretty cool. Like the thinking about sort of the greater.
Existential sort of thinking right
Yeah,
there.
well, I want to go to space too. Like that's something I've always wanted to do.
Dude, there's I forget what movie it is. It's what's his Tom Hanks is in it. Apollo 13? I think that yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what it
he is
was.
in that.
Yes, and when they go to the moon and there's this cool like shot of him laying on the ground and he puts his
Yeah.
thumb up and it like covers the moon and then he's on the
Really?
moon and he puts his thumb
Wow.
up and it covers the earth and it's like man,
Wow.
that's a cool switching of perspectives right
Like,
there.
would you want to do that?
Dude, space and the ocean scare me.
The ocean.
I don't yeah, it just I don't go like past my chest in the ocean. I'm
Oh,
also
really?
too much unknown, man. Too
You
much
grew up
creepy
by
shit.
the ocean.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by the ocean right meow as we speak, dude. I don't know. It's because I've like literally been knee deep and I've seen like a huge like bluefish swim past me and like
Oh,
big
really?
fish attract other big
Yeah.
fish and I'm kind of like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't want to be on the wrong side of history with the shark attacks.
I was in the ocean back in the summer, and I swear like a stingray went by me. Like, I don't know if stingrays exist in Laguna Beach. I mean, let's find
I
this
don't
out.
think that's
Like,
that crazy of a thing to say though. Like I think there's a good chance that you could find some out there.
well, let's see. Stingrays. Wow, okay. Stingrays, especially the common round stingray, are
Mm.
abundant what does abundant mean? Does that mean
A
like
lot,
they're,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
in large amounts.
in Southern California waters? Huh.
I wouldn't have thought they were abundant, but I definitely would think you would get some.
Because I remember I was there. Did I tell you I told you I saw a black widow spider.
Oh yeah, episode one. Oh yeah, crazy
It,
stuff.
it was that day. So I was, it turns out land's not safe and the water's not
Yeah,
safe.
that's well, you're just
I,
dodging death left and right.
I was. I went, well, let's see. Let's look up this. What does it mean? What does it mean if you see a stingray?
Hmm, that's got to be a good sign.
Um, Oh, okay, well, Sting. This is the Google AI overview. Seeing a stingray can mean different things, from a practical warning to shuffle your feet in the water and make sure it doesn't catch you. But the symbolic meaning of it is symbol of grace, protection, balance, but it shows you how to navigate change with your inner strength and flexibility.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Reminding you
that.
to set boundaries and go with life's flow. Yeah.
Good thing you saw that stingray,
I
bro.
know. And I guess in Hawaii, they're seen as guardians.
Yeah, dude, you're just out here getting protected. You're constantly protected in the dream
Well,
world and in reality.
let's see what I'm on astrology.com now, and that's where it's from.
Right.
Interesting. Well, I mean, while we're at, let's see what because okay, so I saw a Black Widow that day.
Yep.
Let's see what it means if you see a Black Widow.
Dude, I'd put my money on not good.
Not good.
That can't be a good sign.
Oh man. Um, okay, it's not a good it's not. It means seeing a Black Widow can mean danger, transformation in a manipulative way, symbolically.
Yeah,
And it's
spinning a web of lies.
yeah, it's wow, yeah, that's a good one. I
Yeah,
like that.
not bad.
It's symbolic meaning is danger and betrayal.
Interesting.
Wow. Uh
But the stingray was protecting you from that and
wow.
guiding you away.
Wow.
Because you saw the stingray after, I'm
I
sure,
saw
right?
this thing right after.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So okay, so that means there must have been some sort of moment of darkness or something going on, but then the stingray came and said, "Don't you worry. Go with life's flow." And
Yeah.
right?
Be the wave.
Do you think you're what animal would you be?
I don't know, man. I want to say snow leopard because Tai Lung and he's just
Okay.
badass.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be a snow leopard. I'd be something more like I don't know what I'd be. That's a tough one. Um, like a lemur?
Okay. Okay.
Lemur.
Okay.
I'm maybe a shark. Not for like the aggressive reasons, but sharks never stop moving. Sharks
That's
always
good.
sharks keep moving forward too, just so you
Yeah.
know, some shark
I
facts
like
for you.
Yeah, but actually, I can really see you as a shark because one, you're right, they never stop moving. But two, they aren't aggressive. Like
Unless you
allegedly.
provoke them.
If you provoke, I mean, are you aggressive if provoked?
I don't know. I don't think you want to find out. I don't think you want to find that one out.
I think, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you like get
No,
aggressive.
it's hard for me to get for me to get upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah. I
Well,
get bothered by stuff, but nothing to the point of me like shark attack kind of bothered.
I think you describing yourself as a shark because they never stop moving. I think that's perfect. I think
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like there was no better answer you could have given for that. You
Sharks
know?
never stop moving, dude. Sharks are sick. I like sharks.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
when you were a kid, were you into something? Like I was into sharks as a kid.
Dude, I was in the Titanic.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
that one big white book with like the pictures of the Titanic
Oh,
on?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
The best right there.
Did you like the movie as a kid?
I didn't really see the movie until I was like 12-ish. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
like I was probably peak Titanic first, second grade, so I'm like what, like 7 around then or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I got into the movie until later on.
What did you like about it? Was it like the just how big it was and
It was a big ship and it sunk, and that's pretty
it's
cool, dude. That's about
yeah.
it. That's all you need,
That's
dude. Guys are simple creatures. Like it just needs to be like large or like aggressive for
yeah.
to like encapsulate a young guy.
Well, one of the other things that that guys are into, I had a recent experience about this was if you go into like I think like cafes or breakfast places, a lot of times will have them around the top of the room will have a train that goes around like yeah, like you find yourself in just like a group of guys just standing there just watching the train go by.
Like actually the best. It's so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like around the holidays, they'll decorate it to be like all holiday like, you
A
know?
festive train, dude. Yeah, yeah.
It's all fun. Yeah. I liked the Titanic as a kid growing up, just probably around the same sort of era. Uh, because you're right, it was a big ship. But I like the movie too a lot.
No, the movie, it's a great movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good movie. Very good.
I think what like what got me into movies was two things. Actually, two things it's interesting enough you brought up was sharks because I like Jaws a lot.
Hmm.
And you bring up the Titanic too. Titanic, I like that movie a lot.
Those two are like your staples of movies that got you into
Yeah.
movies.
But I remember being a kid understanding that this isn't real. Like, I mean, I guess Titanic's based on a real thing, but I understand watching it and I was like, this isn't actually the Titanic sinking.
Yeah. Yeah, this they didn't
Yeah.
actually capture it as it was happening. Yeah.
Yeah. And like same with like Star Wars, like I understood that, this is a movie,
Right.
uh and that's that. Or like Spider-Man. Like I as much as I like Spider-Man, I'm like, okay, this is a movie, you know,
Right.
which maybe is not a good thing. Maybe I maybe I like some of my wonder as a kid was gone. I don't know.
You were just a realist from day
Yeah,
one.
I was just a realist. I was just a real one from day one. I the first thing I noticed when you start, you got, is that a cactus behind you on the kitchen counter?
Oh shit, dude, that is cactus.
I was like, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like,
Usually they're on a different like mantle, but yeah, that's a real one, dude. That'll
you
you
ever?
break your finger.
Yeah, I those things, those just looking at it kind of gets my fingers feeling a little
If
sensitive.
we're talking about realism too, that's also I feel like in the movies when you're growing up, especially as a kid, you always see people falling into cactuses.
Yeah,
You grow older, that never really happens.
doesn't happen.
No,
Yeah.
it
It
actually
could
never
though.
happens. It could. It
It's
could.
never happened. Have have
Yeah.
you have you ever fallen into a plant before?
Oh, sure, many times. I used to do this thing. Um, it's kind of like a prank, which it's like really only funny if you're the one doing it. But
Okay.
like drunk, you're walking down the street with your friends, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, like who's the 40 like second president of the U.S.? And they're like, before they can spit George Bush, and you just like push someone into a bush.
Really?
We get George Bush.
I've never participated in that before.
Yeah, it's mean. It's so I got a big kick out of doing it to people sometimes, getting George Bush and someone.
One of my friends, I won't name drop him because he'll see this and he'll know I'm talking about him. Or her, or her.
Sure, 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 sure.
It's a him. Uh, he said he has something with his one of his friends where, like, if they go out to lunch, like, let's say they go out and get a burger or something, and they're eating it outside or something, before they even start eating it, they'll just hit it out of their hand. Like that's just gotta be just not nice. Like that's
No,
just
that's so mean. I love that though. So funny, dude.
because then like next thing you know, burger on the ground.
Dude, oh yeah, on the ground's bad. Like back into the plate, like no harm done.
Yeah.
But on the ground, I'm just picturing like, oh, I'm fucking starving. This burger looks so just
Yeah.
slide it out of your hands.
Yeah.
That's
That's like
pretty
something from
funny.
like regular show or something.
Yeah.
Like you do that. Yeah, I've never participated in something like that, but I know I hear these stories and I'm like, that's just got to be like the worst feeling, you know? I remember one of my other friends, uh, and I like I told a story recently, and I can't even remember what it was actually. It was a story, it's not a bad story or anything. It was just something I realized after I told it. I was like, I've never said that story out loud before. I was like, I forget what it was. I'll have to try and think about it. It wasn't bad, but one of those stories that came to my mind just now that I don't think I've ever said before. That's just so clear in my mind is in middle school. I remember going and getting uh going up and getting my lunch. I was a lunch. I would get lunch at school, and then I made a shift in high school where I started bringing my lunch.
Yeah.
But at this point I was you were either a buyer or a bringer, and
Yeah.
I remember I bought lunch and I went to the table to sit down. And it was chicken nuggets that day, and
Elite.
you get like four. Like
Yeah.
you don't get a lot,
They're probably
right?
soggy too.
You're soggy and you're
Yeah.
you're starving and I remember sitting down and one of my friends who I'm still friends with today just grabs one and just eats it. And I'm like, I just remember being so just like, really? Like he really had to just take one of my nuggets, right? And and I remember like saying it and just like no one at the table stands up for me, And I'm just like, damn. That's it. Like,
They
I'm like,
probably like acknowledge it. They're like, shit, he just took Cam's nugget and they just go
yeah.
on with their with their
Yeah,
with
they
their
they don't
lunch.
care.
Yeah,
that's one of those stories I remember so clearly, but I don't think I've ever shared that story out loud before.
it's a good story. Well, from you, I mean,
From
you were out a nugget, but it's
But
still
now,
fun to
now you
tell.
think about that, and it's like, wow, that was like, I mean, that's got to be like 2012, like 2013.
Mm.
Like, that's not 10 years ago. That's like 12 years ago at this point. It's a long time
Pushing
ago.
15, dude.
I know. Do you feel it? Like, do you feel like do you feel old?
My birthday was Saturday, and I turned 25, and we were out. And one of our buddies says to us, "It's like you round up now, guy. Like you're closer to
You,
30 than you are 20." I'm like, fuck you,
yeah. Like,
right?
how does that make you feel?
Old dude. I don't feel 25 though. That's probably a bigger issue that, we don't have enough time to talk about. But yeah, I don't know.
How was your 2025? What would you say was the best thing about it?
If it wasn't a bad year, let me preface with that. But if I could describe 2025 with one word, I would say unfulfilled.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like I set very high standards
Mhm.
and I was like very confident in reaching
Okay.
them all.
Yeah.
Which again, it wasn't a bad year. Like I still feel accomplished with the year. Like I feel like it was fine. But um yeah, I like be going into it, I was expecting more out of it.
Okay. Okay.
Which is a good lesson to me to not set the expectations as high. Or if you do, no, not that. Like set them high, but understand that like improvement is still improvement,
Yeah. No, no, yeah, yeah.
right?
That's a good way of putting it.
How would you can't talk right there. How would you say your 2025 was?
Um, I think well, because I feel like I definitely always try to go into every year wanting to reach the end of it and say that was the best year I've had.
Yeah,
Um, and uh, and I'm like by the end of 2024, I was like, yeah, that definitely was.
right,
Um, and then by the end of 2025, I was kind of approaching it and I was like, do I feel that way? I was
right.
like, and then I was looking back on it, uh, kind of like yesterday and also Sunday, like post holidays. And I was like, I think it was, but I think it was different reasons than 2024 was. I
Mm,
think 2025 I feel like because I feel like with 2025 because I moved like over 2 years ago. And I think all of 2024 still felt like a vacation to me. Like stuff I was doing and all that, I felt like I was, this is all just right now. Like at some point, this is just gonna stop.
right.
You got to go back home. But I think 2025 was kind of a realization where I was like, that's not the case.
Like you're
Like
settled in.
I'm settled in
Yeah,
and like I've met so many people and I've like I have my local places I go to
right.
and like I feel like like yeah this is like I'm
Yeah,
in life
right.
which I think is cool. I mean I think there's pros and cons to that. I mean I
That's
think
exciting though.
yeah, I think the pro of it is like yeah, like I feel like I'm in life, but I do think there is a pro though to like kind of living in that sort of like la 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 headspace a little bit because like that I was feeling more in 2024, but I mean I feel like but you combine that with 2025, like 2026, rumor has it, I don't know if you heard this, but big things coming.
They've been murmuring, and I'd like to
Murmuring.
I'd like to think that it'd be true. Yeah.
I think scientists have been saying that all those deep noises from underwater or glaciers moving. No, no, no. It's 2026.
It's
That's
2026.
it's causing a rupture.
Speaking of 2026, let's give name a couple things you envision happening in 2026.
Oh,
That when we wrap it up next year, in a little bit less than a year from now,
we'll
we
look
can
back.
recall and be like, "Yep, we knew it."
Um, I think I think I'm gonna look back on 2026 and be like, that was that was I think I'm gonna look back on it and say I learned the most during 2026 that I have any other year. I,
Hmm.
I think I think that's going to happen. Um, and then maybe something that's more like, I guess, measurable, or like you could say that happened. Um, well, I'm trying to learn the flute.
Yeah, back on the
So
flute.
I'm
Nice. There we
back on the
go.
flute. I have it. It's over there. I'm looking at it. Uh,
Nice.
so that's I want to I could do that, you know?
That's good. That's feasible. That's measurable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
What about you?
I feel like by the end of 26, I'll feel the most mature that I felt
Okay.
yet. Like I'm really focused. I'm gonna lock in this year. Like I got a regiment that I'm implementing that just gets me
Okay.
absolutely dialed, dude.
Okay.
Like a more casual David Goggins. So like not to that extreme
That
extent.
guy,
That
that guy.
yeah. I want people by the end to be like, oh, he was locked in this
He
year. He
was
wasn't
locked.
he wasn't playing around. So
Yeah.
that definitely. Um, Two, I want this pod to be up there. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want at least like a couple brand deals, small
Yeah.
ones. I'm not
Just a
talking like
couple.
New Balance
Yeah.
or anything. I'm talking maybe PacSun tossing us a couple free items of clothing for an
Yeah.
ad or
Couple
something.
shirts.
Like maybe a million view clip
Yeah.
on some platform,
Yeah.
a couple thousand more followers, which
Yeah.
dude, we're getting there. The growth is steady progressing. So
Yeah.
I think
We
that's extremely feasible. But
there I think so too. There's a couple we got like 1,000 views on a couple videos.
dude, so I was kind of looking at it. Our Instagram does a lot better than the TikTok does. Shouts out the TikTok, by the way. Everyone hop on the TikTok. But with the Instagram, like our first episode, we were averaging like 300 views
Mhm.
like per clip. Second episode, 400. Third, it was like 5, 6. This last one, we're averaging like 1,500.
Great. That's crazy.
Like really, really good, dude.
Dude, and we're getting hate comments too.
Dude, I love the hate comments. They fire me up so much.
It's crazy.
We had one. Oh my God, we only have like a minute left in this broadcast, but I got to pull it up really quick. We had the funniest hate comment on our TikTok where I just wasn't sure if it was hate or not, but I kind of want to assume it was hate, but I'm really not too sure. Oh, this guy, Camden Ness, he goes absolutely explosive content.
I think that's a compliment.
Maybe, I guess
That's,
so.
that's gotta be, right?
Explosive. Yeah, yeah, it can go both ways, dude. That can go
Yeah.
both ways. But
Yeah,
we
well,
gotta we probably gotta wrap it up real quick.
round it out. Well, thanks for tuning in. Rumor has it next one a guest.
Next one, a guest. I like that. We'll
That's
talk behind the scenes about getting that emotion more, confirming the dates. But the next one, we'll have a special visitor for sure.
yeah,
All right,
nice.
man, that was good.